What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am Nick here with Ty and Ryan.
Yo.
I'm still not used to it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I did before. I don't even remember how I did it.
Yeah.
Now I'm just like, here's you and there's you right there. I don't know what happened. See what you did?
Yeah, you got out of your
what you did.
Thanks a lot, Ty. Ruined the flow.
Well, hate to break it to you, but you got to get it back. Bring it back.
Well, maybe one day, because this is the last song we were recording while you're in town.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll work on it the whole time.
Yeah, he'll just be in here practicing by himself.
Yeah.
That's right.
Doing exercises.
But yeah, you are in town, and if you're in town, we have to do Metallica.
Must.
Yeah, that's right. He's lucky because it's really hard to listen to some of these people and not know them.
Well, this is me and Nick's favorite band, so you have to do it.
If you're new here, and for some reason, if this is the first Metallica video you've seen of ours, we know it all.
Everything.
This is what we grew up on. This is the band that truly made us love music.
Yes.
And it hasn't changed.
Hey, I don't think it ever will.
No,
truthfully.
it won't. It won't. So every time we react to Metallica, it's me and you really reliving it, and we get to hear it in headphones.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of these songs I haven't heard in a long time, because I do listen to Metallica, but the catalog is so huge that like there are songs I haven't heard in a long time. Because there's just so many. Like just the other day, like you posted a video on your Facebook, it was one. Yeah. I hadn't heard one in forever, and that's one of their best songs.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it in forever.
For you, every time it's essentially a reaction.
Yeah.
I think there is one that you do know that we'll get to. But other than that, this is really your journey, and it's our journey too, just in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Appropriately, we are reacting to Welcome Home, Sanitarium.
Jesus.
Now, Ryan, do you know what sanitarium means?
No.
A sanitarium is a mental institution that an inmate can leave at his own free will.
I was going to say, if the first thing that came to my mind was crazy people.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah, in this case, I'm the crazy person.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're in the sanitarium over here. This is somewhat inspired by the 1975 movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which I love that movie. Jack Nicholson. That movie is so good. Have you seen that, Ryan?
I don't think so. Not that I know of.
You need to get on it. So this is from the third album, Master of Puppets, released in 1986. We've been here before. You already know how everyone feels about this album. It went 6 times platinum. Let's do it, Metallica. Welcome Home, Sanitarium. I mean, do you want me to hit it, Ryan? Already?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. It's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, they are so good, dude. Dude, that's fantastic. That is great. Is that so? To me, that's like melodic guitar playing.
Yes.
So is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I like that style.
Yeah.
It's the dynamic of the Kirk and the James guitar.
Okay.
James has that guitar that really just
Yeah, that's fire.
I mean, the James Hetfield is just an icon, period.
Oh, yeah.
The man is just, the face of Metallica, really, truthfully.
Yes.
Got the guitar, the vocals. The dude is just, he is an icon.
Dude, this intro is amazing.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Like I just feel like it don't matter what song it was. Every intro they had back then was just iconic. I mean, it's just they were just in their bag. You talk about the reverb. I
heavy.
love it on this one.
Yeah.
Because it really
echoes through the halls.
It makes you like feel like you're just kind of in an empty space.
Right.
I was gonna say like a deserted like a plain field.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're just walking on like a deserted street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and it's dusk.
Ghost town.
It literally
looks like that, yeah,
this. Yeah, literally that. That's exactly what I imagined. This dusk, you know, the orange color, and it's just you walking, and it's just you just hear this playing.
It's just kind of like you're walking
Death Row.
through. Okay.
I don't know about death row.
Death Row. It's the end. It's the end of the world.
I don't know. It just sounds like there's just like open space everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, it just reverberates. It's just pinging off the walls, and it creates for a very kind of unsettling environment. I just love how they reel you in from the start with that kind of watery, reverby tone. Honestly, that tone kind of reminds me of something that Nirvana would kind of later use.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Kirk comes in with this freaking fantastic solo.
Yeah.
Just like capturing that emotion. Oh, man, it's so good. Like, I don't know. The way they constructed their intros is just like no other. Let's run it back. Just the ringing. The cymbal fade. When this comes in, boy. Ugh. Oh my. Talia never gets old.
Yeah, the guitar work is just.
Oh.
Kirk Hammett is in his bag all the time. There's never a song that he just goes light on. Every song he's in his bag.
At least back then, man. I mean,
Yeah.
wow. Wow. How he came in, though. Sanitarium.
I'm surprised at how how mellow he kept it.
Yeah.
Because by the way it ends, because he said rage at the end of the first chorus, I was like, oh, here he goes. And he said, Sanitarium. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was expecting a little bit more higher pitch there, going higher.
It's funny you mentioned that because it was actually supposed to be higher pitch.
Oh.
And it just it didn't work out. Like they tried that and it just it didn't fit.
Well,
so he stayed low.
Good job, guys. That was perfect. You didn't have to. That was perfect.
Yeah.
They're the musicians. They know what you're doing.
But even the riff in the chorus, da-na-na, da-na-na.
Yeah.
It's just dynamic on top of dynamic.
Yeah.
It's just, it's all so good. And then you hear the bridge, the revving up. And then is when he starts really going in, Ryan, on this, after the bridge, right before the solo. Fear of living on.
Yeah.
This is the rebellion now. Everybody's trying to get out of the asylum.
It's kind of like he let the guitars be the what he's supposed to do in the chorus.
Yeah.
Saying when I thought he was going to go, he's about to go in, he let the guitars do it instead of him doing it.
Yeah.
I thought that was smart.
He still has anger, but that's the real anger.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah exactly. Yeah. I like that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I've said this every time, but it might be my favorite song. I feel like I've done it every time, but I feel like I like it because I really like the melodic sound. I think that's that just because I've said it plenty of times. Melodic to me is just one of those things that just it soothes my ears.
Yeah.
And to hear from this style, rock and rock and roll and something different,
metal. Yeah.
It sounds really good to me, and I really enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it's really surprising to me, and it's how much I really enjoy it because it's
right.
I mean, I listen to stuff like this all the time now, so I feel like I should have been liking this a long time ago.
They just exploded into the solo. It just kept on charging and charging and charging. Just great progression. And then, as you see, we're about to change again. So, but I had to run this bridge and whole part back though, just because it's so well done. It deserves a second listen for Ryan on your first listen.
Like that echo on there.
Just leave me alone.
It's extended here.
Sanitarium.
Yeah, the transition. Yeah.
Living on. It's getting restless now. Mutiny in the air. Got some death to do. Mirror stands back hard. Kill is such a friendly word. Seems the only way. We're reaching out again.
Yeah. Hey. Woo. Yep. Hey. Hey. Clap it up for that one, boy.
Yeah. That's how you end the song.
I mean, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to break it down? Yeah, this is just, man, it's so hard to like say like what the best Metallica songs are. It's like,
It's too many.
I can't really. I mean, I can name you like some that like I come back to the most often.
Right.
I can say that, but just from like a technical aspect and like what I enjoy listening to, it's really hard to rank these songs. If this is your favorite, I would understand it. I totally would. It just has it all. The full package, the riffs, the tones, the reverb in this, the emotion. I like how James sings on this one. I think lyrically, this is one of their best songs. And Lars, towards the second half of the song, he really started going in with the fills, especially during all the solos and stuff. And we got like 3 or 4 different solos. All of them were great from Kirk. I love the intensity, the charging riffs they had, the explosion into the last solo there. And then they did that cool dual harmony.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
That was basically what they did after the bridge, right before the solo. They were just harmonizing that part again. And then the big outro, like this deserved it. And, man, it just sounds huge. I just feel like that was the point in the story where, like, everybody just kind of broke free.
Oh, yeah.
From this prison. So I don't know. That could be a metaphorical thing for your mind, being a prisoner of mind. But, I mean, if it's inspired by One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, it probably really isn't a sanitarium. But, people look at it different ways. Back then, it's no surprise. This is an amazing song, a classic. It's one that everyone should hear. And even if you're not a metal fan, you should love this song or appreciate it or both. Do everything.
Yeah. For me, the transitions are always fire when you have a Metallica song. So the transitions, even though you really don't, pay close attention to them and go, oh, wow, great transition. But you just listen to how many different, riffs and changes that we had in the song. You got there somehow. And it's always because the smooth transitions that Metallica always has. You really don't even recognize.
We've taken them for granted, essentially.
You really have. You don't even really realize how good the transitions are because you're so... into
you're used to it.
Yeah, you're used to it, and you're just so into the grooves of every different breakdown that they have that you forget that you got there somehow because of those smooth transitions. 2, the vocals of James. I've said this before in Metallica song. The reason why they're so good, you could put any metal singer in Metallica and they would, musically still be great. But James actually has very good vocals. I've already said this before. He can actually sing if he wanted to. He could just sing like anybody else could. He can actually, belt songs.
And that's what he did over time.
Right, and he got more like that, yeah.
I mean, what is he like, mid-20s in this song?
It's more gravelly, when he's younger, but like you said, as he got older, he started to really show the people that this man could actually really sing. Yeah. And that's part of why I really like them is because as they've changed, they to me have just got better with age. Like they never decline. They're always good. They're still good. To this day, live or record, whatever you want, they're still going to be fire.
Even the album that came out last year,
still good.
That's one of my least favorite Metallica albums.
They're still fantastic.
But I would still listen to a lot of the songs.
Oh yeah,
on it. They still made my playlist.
Oh yeah.
So just the longevity of this band, like you don't see this a lot.
Yeah,
it's
really like LeBron don't. James. Like,
it really is.
Oh my gosh,
they really are. They're
seriously,
LeBron James of music, legit.
Yeah.
It hooked me from the beginning, and what I've always said: if you hook me from the beginning, I'm probably gonna like the song.
Yeah,
because I'm all about, and in this case, instruments and how they're gonna start it. So that's like one thing for me. It's if you capture me in the beginning, you got me. And in that intro, insane. I think I might be a broken record, but probably my favorite intro so far.
Yeah,
just because of how it sounded. I mean, it's just it appealed to me so well, or so I like it so much. Good intro. It was just crazy. 2, I actually was going to say the flow of the song was amazing. I just feel like you couldn't even hear how it's just like it's like this one big flow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes you can like kind of tell when it's like they might change something there because sometimes something doesn't always go with something. But like in this song, it was just like it's just one big just right through. So I really like the smoothness of it, and then the flow that what's his name, James.
Yeah,
the flow that he came with this was very interesting as well, and I really liked it. So I'm assuming he doesn't sing in every song then.
no, he does.
He does. Yeah.
He does sing in every song.
Yeah.
So what does Lars?
Lars is the drummer.
Yeah.
So who else sings in it then?
They got some backup from Kirk.
Oh,
and,
are you saying you heard some like backup in here a little bit?
Yeah.
I did too. I think that was just a double track of James. I
You
couldn't.
talking about like, leave
yeah.
me be?
Yeah.
There was.
It's the fact.
It was behind there, but yeah, I'm pretty
Is that
sure
still
was-
him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty sure.
That's pretty good then.
They did have some, guys chime in sometimes.
Okay.
but
So
as far
James, the
as
main guy.
James always sings. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. So he was really good in this too as well. So that so the overall song and then the ending I really liked too when they just went crazy. I just feel like I was at a concert.
Yeah.
I feel like every time I listen to them, I'm at
That was
one
a
of their
very.
concerts.
That was a very like
Concert
type
Yeah.
ending for sure.
Lars, then he's disrespected. Okay, I'll always add some love for Lars because the man's one of my favorite drummers just because
Yeah.
he brings the attitude. A lot of people used to complain about how loud his drums were because he apparently has this ego where he has to be loud. But just stop. That's part of Metallica is the drums of the band. He's part of those transitions too. When they're switching,
Yeah.
he's doing the one that's doing the rhythm.
Yeah, and I'm not going to argue like what's happened to him or them as a band over time. Like they get old, guys.
Yeah.
Like, what do you expect at this point? Father Time catches up with everybody, but you cannot deny that when you look through Metallica's catalog and you look through all their best songs, Lars had a heavy hand in it.
Oh, yeah.
Really, I mean, really, it's
The
him,
structure.
It's him
Yeah.
and James doing
is.
most of this.
It is, yeah.
Even though on this song, Kirk does get credit.
Yeah.
He gets credits on this song and some others. So I don't want to sit there. And,
I give Kirk the solos. I'm like, okay, you just eat it. He just eats the solos.
Yeah.
And then James and Lars, they really make the songs and
Yeah.
they just let Kirk have his way on the guitar solos.
yeah, and that has changed like from the start and to the end now. But yeah, no matter what you think, like if they didn't have Lars and James and really Kirk as well, like
Yeah.
they would have never been
No.
what they are.
No.
So I mean, no matter what you think of them as individuals, like
Right.
they've all contributed to this band and made them what they are today.
You gotta have all three, or it's nothing.
You're right.
And really, every bassist they had, I feel like, has
Yeah.
had
They brought
great
their
moments
different
in the band as well.
Yeah, they brought different flavors.
all different,
Yeah.
all very different flavors. So yeah, I mean, we could talk about them for
All
days.
day.
If y'all
We can have a whole live stream.
So I mean, honestly, they've got so many good songs. It might come to a point where we might just have to do a marathon.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to have time to
Yeah, right.
to get to like
The
all the
whole
ones
catalog, yeah.
we want to get to. So yeah, I mean, what else can you say? Just goated. That's really all there is to say. So thank you for that masterpiece. That's it, guys. Don't forget to drop a like, and as always, please tell us your views.
Thank you for subscribing and clicking that bell.
Peace out.
Find your dreams come true.